Alright, welcome back to Trial 2. And, alright. So, like I said before, we're gonna get a letter today from Willie, the fisherman person. Fisher person. And he'll be letting us know that we can come pick up a thing from him, which will be our first fishing rod. One day this will load. There we go. Alright, so we generally are in the habit of checking out the weather, and there's a recipe channel thing and a informational kind of channel, plus another thing here, this fortune teller thing, which it's like, your luck today, basically. So it could be real bad, real good, somewhere in the middle. So, you can kind of check that to get an idea of how well you're going to do in terms of like loot you pick up and so on and so forth. Whoop. And so you can see right now, while we've got this basic can, we can only do one spot at a time. It's very tedious. The water runs out faster, takes up more energy. So we like it when we get those upgrades. Okay, yep, and this is the advertisement for the backpack. And this is the note from Willie. Okay, well, we've taken care of the watering. Let's go ahead and drop the watering can off. We're not going to need that. And I think we'll just leave these things as they are for now. Oh yeah, and we want to go ahead and make a second chest to sit down there at the ocean as a kind of fishing box, particularly when we've got such a limited inventory capacity. Oh yeah, these are these seeds I was talking about before. You want to have those chests sitting around in the main places you're going to be, picking up a lot of inventory items. So I always have quite a few, of course, up here at this cabin, and one at the beach, and one sitting inside of the mining place, mining cave, whatever. Eventually we'll get access to some other places that are a little bit more advanced mining and fighting kind of caves, and we'll put some out there as well. And we're just going to go ahead and, pull up a little bit more of this, get more resources in addition to the extra wood we need right now. Okay, and right now, as it stands with the basic axe, takes 10 to get that first bit and another 5 to get that last bit. As we upgrade, it will take less and less and cost less energy. And also, we will be enabled to pick up other types of wood, like, we want to pick up these seeds. These are really useful early on. I mean, they're going to be good generally, but they're useful early on in terms of giving you a way to have a good source of energy replenishment, health replenishment that costs you nothing but, locating them and picking them out. And of course, you get them from trees that you pull down as well. Like that. So, yeah, you get that acorn there. I see that piece of wood there. We can't get that yet. Yeah. It's going to take an upgrade or two. Alright, we need to stop before we completely run ourselves out of energy. We only really got one. Yeah, those. That's not the greatest. Okay, let's see. We'll come over here and we want the seeds from this tree. That way we can at least go ahead and I can show you one of the field snacks. There we go. So 45 energy, 20 health. That's pretty decent. Yep. You can see we get a little bit of a boost. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's good enough. Now let's go ahead and build ourselves a path, actually. So we're not slowed down so significantly by this. Also, when when it's night, before you get a hold of the rings that give you a little circle of light around your person, or you're able to really put up lights in various places, it's very dark, and so it can be pretty much like stumbling around in the middle of the night in the dark, while you're still intoxicated or something, I guess. I don't know. Or not. And we got our geode, so now we can take that geode over to the blacksmith, and you get, various things from that, all kinds of different artifacts and stones and dirt, coal, ore, various levels of usefulness. So it's a bit of a luck thing too, although I don't know if it utilizes the luck mechanic directly or not. So like, for example, that fortune thing I was just looking at, I don't know if that impacts. We love getting these little algae here at the beginning. We're going to love having algae in general. We love all of the things. But there's almost nothing in this game that's going to be totally useless. Ah, yes, that's a great thing to find. And this is why we dumpster dive. Yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. And look, we've got a thing here, wild horseradish. And you know what? We actually have one of those. Sometimes you get these quests in the first few days that there's no way you could possibly get a hold of the things that they're asking for. So this is nice. Oh yeah, I don't even know really why. Well, you know what? We can go ahead and this is the mayor. We skipped over the intro that would have seen us speaking with him. He's also a bit of a grump. Here are some of the women in the town. They come here every Tuesday to do their exercises. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and have those cookies. Very nice. That's what we want to see. Okay, and we're going to drop these things back off. I may not end up actually really having the right kind of time today to go by the blacksmith, because you have to be there by 4 p.m. at the latest. And I'm more interested in making sure we get down to the to Willie to get the rod and maybe go ahead and get a few fish in. Yeah, we'll drop this off too, actually. Don't really need that. Oh, you know what? Almost gonna forget this. Get that chest. Bring that. Yep. Okay, and so off we go. It's not the greatest path, but it'll be sufficient. It'll do. And we'll take Haley her horseradish tomorrow. You know, from the side, it looks like I've got the face of a deer. Alright, yep. And really, you know what, we're just going to skip this little scene here because we're gonna see this scene when we go and restart with the mods anyway. This is, this is just about, oh, hey, we've got some bubbles there. That's very nice. Let's go do that. Okay, so these bubbles make it so that when you fish from this spot, you get a much higher frequency. You really want to hit those up when you see them. And you've got a rod and the right time of day, what you're looking for. I mean, depending on what else you're doing, but yeah. If you're wanting to fish, if you are fishing, you want to look out for those. Sardine, we love a sardine. So sardines will come in handy for a recipe and for one of the community quests. Whoop. Anchovies are exclusively something you just sell, or you might get quests here and there where somebody asks you for one, or Willie will ask you to do fishing quests where he wants you to catch so many fish, so many of one certain type of fish, so like 2 or 3, anchovies or whatever. It varies. And I don't really know like what the longest length of time these bubbles will go on for. I've never really timed it or looked it up for that matter. But it seems like, it can go for several hours on the game. So we're just going to hit at this as long as we can. Now, we didn't actually get to put the chest down before we started this, because I just kind of wanted to go ahead and start pulling from here as soon as possible. Normally, I'll show you where I put the chest on the beach, and there's a reason for putting it there, and that is partly because if you don't put it in a very specific location, or very specific locations, your various villagers will run into it and get angry, and that it'll disappear. That happens if they run into forage as well. Forage. Hey, let's see if we can get that chest. The treasure chest thing. Without losing the fish. Look. Oh, nice. Love to see it. All right. Yeah, so we're going to do this and this. And, I might go ahead and, I normally wouldn't do this, but I'll just do this for a moment. Let's go ahead and drop these here so we can keep pulling from this. And let's eat some bread. some brot. That way we can keep going. And, you know, and we probably will get one fishing level up from this. Probably. I think so. Yeah, this is a great find right now. Otherwise, like the rate that I would be catching these fish at would be a third of this rate, if that. At this point in time, with this rod, without any kind of bait or, you know, high quality rods, etc. And as the rods upgrade, whoop, we did not want to do that. Okay, as they get upgraded, they improve, hold more space, and oh, we forgot to get back up there. And they also start including slots for bait and for tackle. Yeah, so as you can see, these bubbles have gone on for quite some time just now. I guess we missed the opportunity to get that treasure as well. And you know, we're probably getting a lot of these treasure chests because of that very good luck that we were told we would have today. Now, you normally don't see this many in one go, or not on an average day. And there they go. Bye-bye. Okay, so we'll grab this one and then we're gonna pack it up. And, you know, we're just gonna have to hope we'll be fine leaving this chest here for now. Here we go. Yep. And you know what, if not, whoops, and there it is, whatever. At least we'll have left, I guess, the theoretically least valuable things sitting there. I don't think anybody's going to be coming to stand there between now and in the morning. You know what, let's drop off this as well. And you know what, let's actually leave these sardines, because those are something I'm going to keep anyway. I'm not going to be dropping them in the box to be picked up this evening. So they can just stay there for now anyway. Oh yeah, at some point we'll need to bring 300 wood over here to fix this. And once we do, we can get over there, we can do fishing, and that's where you can find coral and various other foraging debris. Oh yeah, you do fishing here, you get other kinds of fish in the river or the lakes, etc. It varies by location, weather, time, and season. Well, let's peek up here and see if we got any forage. No. Alright, and our to-go box, yes. Now flounder, that's not really something we can do in it with a recipe at all, or a quest, same with the halibut. So those can go bye-bye, same with anchovy and herring as well. We're going to keep the little clamshell, or is that what it is called? Yeah, clam. That's the bunny. So we keep that because we want that for a quest. Alright, and we're off ski. Good night. +1 fishing rod proficiency. That's not bad. It's pretty good. We love to see it. And that wraps up trial number 2.